Hi, it's Friday night here in Florida. I got to thinking about things today, and one of the things I wrote, well, the thing I wrote about tonight is why I live where I live. If you read my blog, you'll see I grew up in White Plains, New York, and then I went to school in New Hampshire, and then I went to school in Colorado, and then I got back and I went to school in New York, and then I got married, and then I went to school in New Jersey, and then I went to school in Boston, and no, I went to school a lot. Um, and it didn't do me I mean, it did me a lot of good in getting out and learning a lot of things and meeting a lot of people. But eventually I ended up in Connecticut for 23 years, and I loved it. I loved going out and cutting my own wood. I loved taking my ATV up through the woods in the summer and exploring, hiking on the Appalachian Trail, going to the lake and playing tennis almost every day that I could during the summer. Then the winters came, and I actually, when I was younger, I actually liked the winters. I enjoyed the snow, and I loved having, I was totally independent, like most people were in town. You had wood heat, and you had a garden in the summer, and you put up a lot of stuff, and you put everything in the freezer, and the freezer was outside, and it was cold most of the winter, so the freezer hardly ever had to come on. And you just had all your wood inside a woodshed, and you just had you worked a little bit here and there. You worked hard on everything because everything was hard work, but it was fun. And as I got older, all of a sudden my body changed and I couldn't take the cold anymore. So I decided to do something, and I didn't know what I was going to do, and I had a possibility of being involved in a project in the Virgin Islands. But after 2 years, that fell through, and I had already made a decision I couldn't live in the cold much longer, so I went down to visit some friends in Florida. And when I was there visiting them, I decided that I liked Florida, which I didn't like when my parents lived on the West Coast because there was nothing going on. But the East Coast kind of got to me. Everybody had energy, and they were playing tennis, and they were doing things and having fun. So I moved to Florida, and then while I was in Florida, I was here for 4 years or 6 years, and then I got an offer to come out to California and help with the company, which we thought about and we did. So we got out to California, and we're there for 6 years, and I couldn't take it anymore. It wasn't human enough for me, and I tried to convince my wife at the end of the recession. I said, we can go back to Florida. We can buy something we get a great house for cheap. We can sell our house here and come out of it just smelling like a rose, no mortgage, nothing. But she didn't want to do it. She wasn't interested, and we had kind of gone our separate ways by that time. And I just thought for the health of the family, it was better if we parted ways, and I split. So we did. I came to Florida. I have a daughter in California. She just turned 13. I was out with her in January. But we did, and I love it in Florida. And I feel as though I'm here. I'm able to help people on a daily basis to complete their lives and to make their lives better. And so I'm very happy where I am. So I'd like to hear from you, where you live, why you love where you live. And I'd love to be able to share these things and to get a thread going so that we can figure out and find out and explore why other people live where they live and why they love them. Okay? So anyway, I have a great weekend. I'll probably I'll send you a blog tomorrow if you get a chance. Talk to me, and hope to be in touch with you soon. Bye.